The Attorney General, Richard Cordray, and Ohio's Organized Crime Investigations Commission are here today to announce the nation's largest mortgage fraud case. Over 500 real estate transactions totaling over $50 million. 453 houses, of which 358 of them fell into foreclosure. $44 million in fraudulent loans, and $31 million which was siphoned off by the co-defendants. After foreclosure, the total loss to the lenders was $15 million. A Cuyahoga County grand jury returned a 377-count indictment of 57 defendants on charges ranging from engaging in a pattern of corrupt activity, money laundering, theft, and tampering with records. Yuri Goffman, the leader of this enterprise, orchestrated the nation's largest mortgage fraud case by enlisting family, friends, others to invest in his real estate company, Real Asset Fund, with the promise of profit. From 1999 to December of 2008, Goffman and his criminal associates saw Cuyahoga County as a breeding ground for fraud, capitalizing on subprime industries, relaxed mortgage standards, and our high rate of foreclosures. This criminal enterprise, made up of real estate companies and agents, title companies and agents, mortgage brokers, loan officers, buyers, and sellers. The typical scheme involved using straw buyers to purchase foreclosed houses from either sheriff or REOs owned by the banks, with Goffman's assistance. 358 of the 453 houses went into foreclosure, leaving a total tax delinquency bill owed to Cuyahoga County of over $787,000. 22 communities have been affected, Cleveland Heights being the second hardest hit, with 74 houses. 59 of those houses went into foreclosure. Our investigation continues today. Indictments only include defendants who were involved in 5 or more houses. There are many more unindicted co-conspirators who will be part of the next set of indictments. Again, I want to thank Attorney General Richard Cordray for his leadership in the mortgage fraud issue.
These kinds of schemes, what we've seen today, are responsible for devastating our neighborhoods and ruining our communities. Stop and think for a moment that we're talking about the phrase home mortgage and organized crime in the same breath. It's despicable that criminals would take advantage of the vehicle of the home mortgage, which is the ladder to achieving the American dream of home ownership, and twist it in such a way as to generate illegal profits in the millions of dollars for themselves at the expense of an entire community. It's sad, but because of predatory business practices and schemes like this one, like this Goffman scheme, this is the new reality for the way we're having to deal with this problem. It's my pleasure to introduce to you the leader of the FBI in this area, Frank Figliuzzi.
The size and scope of this case exemplifies the impact of mortgage fraud on our local and national economies. The FBI is tasked with protecting our national security, and our economy has increasingly become a national security issue. Clearly, the economy and housing market of Northern Ohio can ill afford the monetary impact of a case of this magnitude. Industry experts estimate actual losses nationwide due to fraudulent mortgage loans to be at least $6 billion. The U.S. Department of Justice considers the Cleveland area to be among the top 20 mortgage fraud regions in the nation, and the number of pending mortgage fraud cases in the Cleveland FBI office ranks among the top 10 in the FBI. Locally and nationally, the FBI has increased its resources to combat mortgage fraud, and we are committed to working with our law enforcement partners to arrest and convict those who have treated our neighborhoods like their personal profit playgrounds. To those buyers, sellers, brokers, appraisers, and loan officers who may think they have gotten away with it, your time is coming.
Unfortunately, as large as this case is, it's still, as you've heard, only the tip of the iceberg of what we're working on here in Northeast Ohio. So with all of the federal partners, the HUD and the Postal, as well as all the state agencies that are here, we will continue to work, and hopefully this will be an evidence to those people out there that we are working together to aggressively investigate and prosecute mortgage fraud throughout Northeast Ohio.
on a proactive approach, the Cuyahoga County set up a helpline, 211. You call 211 if you're having mortgage problems. They can counsel you, help you, and direct you as what you can do, because there are some mortgage rescue entities that are available that are funded by the county to help people who find themselves in trouble and who are at risk of losing their house through mortgage delinquency.
We're going to continue investigating the criminal activities through the task force, and we will continue to bring people to justice.